Hi guys, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be the Sagittarius reading for September of 2020. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I ask that if this message resonates with you, that you please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. If you're interested in reaching out to me for a personal reading, or you want to know the decks used in today's reading, please look in the description box listed below. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and open today with cleaning out our energy. If you want to just go ahead and get comfortable, we're going to start using our singing bowl. Just take some deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. And then we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit wants to let us know today. I do wait for the cards to jump, so if you are pressed for time, please feel free to fast forward. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, I just need to see if this is in the upright. Okay. So it looks like you're dealing with some combative energies, whether that's on your end or on another person's end. And it looks like it's there's difficulty arguing because there's hidden things, potentially hidden things, or you might feel confused within your emotions potentially. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we do have all of our readings, but I am also going to pull some clarifiers as well. We're going to start with the bottom of the deck. You have the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups could potentially speak about a third-party energy. It can also potentially speak about coming together and celebrating something in a group energy. So we will pull some clarifiers and see exactly what the situation is. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Sagittarius, September 2020. Sagittarius, September 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Wands. Okay. So it looks like potentially what you're fighting about, your current energy, is because you feel like somebody might be trying to get away with something, or you might be trying to get away with something. What's in your, what's crossing you, that's not good. What's crossing you is the Moon with the Emperor. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm going to finish pulling the last two clarifiers, and then we will get going with our reading. I just like to be able to show you the cards as I speak about them. Okay, so then your bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So these energies, your bottom of the deck's over here with the Three of Cups and the King of Cups. It speaks about, you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or it also speaks about like a group energy that's loving environment or actions of love. I would say that you're concerned about a third party energy, or you are participating in a third party energy, possibly. Okay. So in your current energy, what you have is the Five of Wands, and that's clarified with the Five of Swords. And both of these energies are very combative energies. This energy is you're fighting. It's very forceful, as you can tell. They're not coming to an agreement or a balance. And then this energy is somebody wins at all costs. They fight with everybody, and their only objective is to win. So you might be putting in this energy trying to fight something, having a lot of passion and fire and force behind you, trying to win at something. What's crossing you is the moon clarified with the emperor. So the moon speaks about hidden things, foggy emotions, things that we're not really privileged to know as of yet. And then you have the emperor. And the emperor, it's somebody who stands in their power. It's all four kings combined into one, rolled up into one. And they do have a higher awareness to them. And both of these cards can also speak about a good intuition as well. So if you are feeling like there's negative energies in your environment, listen to your intuition and see the advice that Spirit provides you. What's crossing you is you're trying to bring in judgment, or you're fearing judgment from something that's been going on for a really long time. Judgment is when we have something that has passed away and now we resurrect it to judge it, to see like, did you, it's kind of like that Egyptian god where your heart is weighed, and if your heart is heavy, then you don't get a pass on and go to like a good life, afterlife. But if your heart is light as a feather, then you do get to pass on to the next life. So it looks like you're struggling right now about a fairness. In your past energy, you have the King of Swords in the reverse, clarified with the Death card. So you might not have been willing to speak your truth regarding something that you wanted to end, or you might have received a harsh truth about something that might potentially be ending. What's crowning your energy is the Eight of Wands. And this is like an energy, like a pressure cooker, something that's been pent up for a long time. Some people relate it to like the Cupid's arrows, like shooting, waiting to hit your person. But a lot of it usually is like pent up frustration, pent up words, pent up emotion where you're not sharing those things. And if you look over here, we have the Five of Wands again, and that speaks of conflict. And you also had that in your energy, in your current energy. So you're really fighting a lot. It seems to be like you're either being exposed to combative events, or you yourself are causing combative events. In your near future, you have the World card clarified with the Seven of Swords. So what this speaks about to me is that maybe there's a transition going on in your life that is going to be changing your world around, and you might be fearing it. You might be trying to escape that, especially since you have the Judgment here, and now you have the World card. It looks like there's something that you might be having to, like you might have made an agreement or agreed to something and did something, and now you have to pay for those consequences. Now things are changing up as a result of actions or words spoken or taken in the past, and it seems like that energy is a little concerning for you. You might feel a little frazzled from it, but know that that everything is just to bring in balance, right? If you're in these energies regularly where you're fighting people, you're just trying to get away with things at all costs. The Seven of Swords also speaks about somebody trying to be hiding things, trying to be deceptive. So you might feel like your world is impacted by somebody that's trying to be deceptive or that might not be forthcoming. Or you might have somebody that you are being deceptive and not forthcoming with in your environment currently. And that might be what's causing this Judgment energy. How you see yourself. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and that's clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So you might have a family environment that you just don't feel like, you don't see how you can build in it. You might not feel valued in it. And now you're not willing to put actions forward to create it. How people see you is that you're willing to be loving to the people that you have in your immediate circle, but that you are not really forthcoming with your real true feelings. the Page of Cups speaks about communications, and the Queen of Cups are our thoughts, thoughts about love and things. So in regards to pages of communications, you're not thinking about communicating. You're not wanting to put this. So people just might not see that you're really willing to do the work, especially if you feel yourself in this energy with the King of Pentacles upside down. This is somebody who's not putting in the effort. So people, and that's how you see yourself currently. You're not willing to put in the effort to a relationship that is regarding a family. Or maybe you might be confused on how to do that. And so people are noticing that about you. You're hoping or fearing the Emperor in the reverse. And that's clarified with the Nine of Swords. So what this speaks about is that maybe you might not have been standing in your power the way that you've wanted to. And now you're stressing out about how does that impact your future going forward. And the outcome, should everything remain the same, you have the Two of Pentacles, which it speaks about balancing something or juggling something. When it's in this way, it's juggling something. But now it's going to be in the reverse. And to clarify that, you have the Sun. So it looks like you're no longer going to be juggling things. And that'll bring you clarity. That'll bring you clarification, and it'll bring you joy as well. So it looks like you have some difficult energies here. It might be what's causing some sleepless nights for you, some confusion, some heartache for you. But know that everybody, we all have our own power. We've all been blessed with the ability to have a communication with our spirit and with our higher self. And once we are able to kind of settle down, quiet down, and meditate and speak with spirit and get our best guidance for our individual self, it usually helps us to kind of understand where those pitfalls are and how do we best go about cleaning them up, so that when you're thinking about an emperor, you're wanting to be the emperor, he's actually in the upright instead of in the reverse. You don't have to... progress is a natural way of life. So if we're not progressing, we want to look and see why and how can we progress. Because in my personal opinion, life should always be about improving and progressing and getting better and better, whether that's physical, emotional, mental, whatever elements it is. I think we're always supposed to be improving on ourselves and our environment. So I would just advise you to maybe take some time by yourself and evaluate what it is that you really want out of life. Are you really ready for a commitment? Do you want to be settled down? What is your real personal truth? And is there people in your environment that need to hear it, that it should be shared with? Well, that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading for September of 2020. If this message has resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.